Alright. I just shaved, so there's pores and stuff. You are your own one-person bomb squad, and I am freshly shaven. So, ready for wall. For wall. Wall. So, I don't know. I'm just experimenting with new ways to put this down here, right there. I'm pretty fat. I got a little double chin right there. It's pretty nice. Showing through. I'm still a jolly old fat man, I guess. I just need to like cut it down on the Wendy's, I guess. I don't know. I'm pretty hard. I just took my medication again, so I'm probably gonna suck at this game. And I'm gonna fucking talk some shit. Because that's what you do when you're on medication. You talk shit because you're fucking pissed off about your situation, and there's basically nothing you can do about it. Oh wait, 3-time map. I don't want that one. I'm gonna find an 8-time scope if I keep on looking. I don't know why he had a gun, I guess. You jump skill. Put it on my gun, I guess. Alright. Let's see if he left anything. Got a laser sight from my other gun. Nice. That's cool. Yeah, he didn't leave anything. Wait, what's this? It's backpack level 1. I didn't even know if he had a gun or not. I thought he would actually get me, but he wound up not. So, all right, let's talk about something else different from Rooster Teeth, because I'm ready to talk shit about something. Oh man, I just want to say everybody that Trump's not going to jail. I mean, no matter what you believe, no matter how you believe it, it's just like, no, you can talk shit wherever you want to talk shit, but it doesn't matter. He had prior knowledge. It's like, yeah, so he also pulled off money laundering in the presidency's office. So I don't think he's gonna go to jail for anything. Okay, alright, cool. How the fuck did he get me? Little bitch. I'm actually charging a fucking... Yeah, and also, money laundering has been happening since the beginning of time. Money laundering happened when we moved to England, moved to America. So just get with the program, okay? Just realize that, like, I mean, shit's real, and sometimes people need money. So, but I don't know, just shit's real. And also, let's talk about Dogecoin, I guess, because I'm fucking stupid pissed about Dogecoin. Dogecoin is like if kids decided that they were gonna do Bitcoin. Bitcoin has more stability, I think. And the reason it has more stability is because it has more miners. Okay, the reason why miners do the things that they do, okay, is because they get paid for if somebody sets up a per Bitcoin transaction, there's a fee to be paid. So they can set up a fee, but if they don't set up a fee, then they might not be like. But a miner goes to the transaction that's already been made and goes, whoa! If I figure out this equation that's in this transaction, I'll get paid. So you get to what is it called? And also, like, that's the reason why, because he's like, and also I'm kind of like ripping from like other people that have like talked about it too. So like, don't exactly take my word for it, and it's not for entertainment because it's for my entertainment. but Bitcoin is validated through the transaction history, and the transaction history is picked up by people who take fees for taking the problems out of those transactions and turning those things into Bitcoin, turning them into blocks or blockchains. And then those blockchains basically become more Bitcoin, or they become the fee, I guess, is basically paid to him, and it basically maybe like 3/4 of it, or not 3/4. 3/4 is like 9.9. I got a point 0.7. I don't know. Like 0.00034 is Bitcoin. Yeah, okay, that's like normal for a transaction fee. So when that happens, they take that and they turn it into a blockchain, and that blockchain figures out another equation to make another Bitcoin, and they get paid to be able to make that blockchain. And as that blockchain is made, or as that blockchain is done, they get paid $100 and something thousand. But like, what is it, like 6 point something Bitcoin, and for every single blockchain that's actually validated. And there's a problem in those transactions. So the reason why they have those, it's like the number itself, the answer isn't like known, I guess, if you think about it. But when you get close to a certain number, or a certain number of blockchains, the answer becomes clear because of the transaction history that's happening. The numbers themselves that are being added together and divided and turned into 0.34 zeros, and like the computer's basically doing all the work. So you need a lot of fans, you need a lot of stuff, you need a lot of high-tech gear. It's not exactly high-tech gear, but you need the good stuff in order to be able to make a blockchain better. And to that validation is made by private equity, by private persons, private people that basically invest into Bitcoin and get like $130,000 basically, and like 6.75 Bitcoin is like a really good payout. So like they basically do this for over and over and over and over again, constantly going through all the transactions and all the centralized data. So that's the reason why the new Bitcoin gets made, and they get 6.75 Bitcoin after they make the transaction, or after they validate the transaction. Like after they validate the blockchain, after validating the transaction, when they get a certain amount of Bitcoin, basically, so they can add up whatever that is into a blockchain. So it's just a randomized number of transactions that are validated, and that in itself creates a Bitcoin. So when that actually creates a Bitcoin, it's like your information is so valuable, dude. It makes it not the $12 that everyone's fucking talking about. Like the Adam ruins everything. It's not $12 per. It's $12 every time you visit a site. Like that's a lot of money. Imagine how many people go on one site and like imagine how many people go on Facebook every single day of their lives. Over 6.7 probably billion, and every single time someone goes on their site, they're constantly tracking their wants, their desires, their likes, and everything. A place like YouTube constantly makes money off of people just doing things on their website. Like they don't even need to advertise to them, really, if you think about it. Like, I need to already get a fucking car. But yeah, that's basically the reason why it's so validated, and it's so easy to get validated, because once that mining stuff becomes a thing, it's like I don't want to say it like the dude said it, because he didn't make a really good analogy. It really didn't make any sense to me, because bus driver, you're a bus driver. Why are you a bus driver? If the bus driver picks you up, no, bus drivers are stupid. Think about it like this, okay? Imagine if having pieces of a pineapple, or pieces of a fruit, or pieces of anything actually made a new thing. It's not plausible, but inside of the blockchain, it's real, and it actually happens. And that's the reason why. That's the actual reason why you need to, like, realize things, is because pieces of that chain, of that transaction chain, makes a new thing. So that's the reason why. It's not like, but if they have a transaction fee on it, they get those things a lot more. Basically, they want those a lot more because they get paid more Bitcoin. So that's the reason why. They don't just get paid the 6.75 for making the blockchain, but they make money hand over fist because of shit that they're actually doing, and they make more than 6.75 Bitcoin. That's the reason why. It's like having pieces of the fruit or pieces of the thing that the person sold you. Like if a person went dumpster diving, put together an entire fruit, got a fruit, and that fruit was made from the blockchain, from the things they pick up. Basically, they make the blockchain. The transactions, the transaction fees, the transaction data, all of it. Every single piece of it. And that makes a new chain, a new block. And then every single block, as it's validated, as it's made, as it's picked up, and everything like that, it's turned into a new Bitcoin. So that's the real analogy. And there's no bus drivers, because bus drivers are stupid and they're dumb. They're not that stupid. They're nice people sometimes, but some of them can be mean. Especially ones that don't get paid a lot. So pay your bus driver. Get it? I don't know, just that's what it means. That's what it is. It's like, yeah, it's like that's what it is. It's like imagine that every fruit you ate and then threw away in the garbage, somebody could go through and then pick out and then build another fruit. Every piece of like discarded trash or discarded food could be compiled together to make another food. You know, not to say that they would be homeless, but they would be probably very rich because of them dumpster diving, because they make a new food, they make a new fruit from it, or make a new. It works with fruit. I'm just going to say it works with fruit. I don't want to say it works with other things. The other things get nastier, and fruit is a nice analogy. So that's what it is. Imagine every single piece of fruit that you discard or throw in the trash, someone picks up and then puts into another fruit. So that's it. It's not gross or anything. They wash it off or whatever you would feel like to make it not nasty in your fucking head. That's it. Whatever you feel like to not make it nasty in your head. Oh, I'm an asshole. I did this stupid thing. Oh, baby. Let me get a rifle. Come on, give me a rifle. 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 Give me a DMR. Give me a DMR. Come on. No, there's none. Oh well. I'm not gonna pick it up, I don't think. And they can sell that fruit because for more money if that's compiled, because they get to sell that blockchain and then they get to make money. Basically, but they're not really selling the blockchain because the blockchain is always there, basically. The blockchain technically are always there. It's them validating it that makes it, yeah. It's like, or like take this for example, all the stuff that you eat, all the stuff that you do, and in life, everything. If it is compiled together and made into information, it's more valuable as a subset of information than it is as a sparse, tied together piece of information that doesn't look like anything. The more that information is validated, or that thing is validated, the more that a company or anybody will be able to invest in the future of something. So that's the reason why, like, no matter what you do, no matter how you do it, no matter how it's validated, no matter what it validates, it's validating information as a subset of information. So that information makes more information because as a subset of you going out and having fun and doing your own thing, yeah, it's much better. That's what I say like that. I need to find a better zoom scope. I go for a red dot sight on my shotgun. Or not on my shotgun, I guess. Tactical stock. Vertical foregrip. Get rid of that thumb grip. Get that flash thing on there. I'll put it on there. And then, is that a compensator? No. Yes, it is, but it's for an SMG. God damn it. But yeah, that's basically it. That's basically it. Yeah, as it's compiled, as information is compiled, the more it is valuable as a subset of data with certain analytics to it. Then yeah. But I'm gonna get fucking into this shit. But that's the reason why blockchain is validated. And people don't fucking know why this shit is actually making any sense, but they're buying into it, and that's a good thing. Like, that's the reason why it's actually supposed to be validated and good. And people are like, oh no, I bought some Dogecoin for my son because no, Dogecoin's gonna do good too, just because other Bitcoin is doing well. That's the reason why. So just realize that Dogecoin is probably validated by the exact same thing. All Bitcoin is validated in the blockchain. So out of every blockchain that ever happens, as a validation keeps happening for that one Bitcoin, or for that one Dogecoin, or for that one whatever the fuck it is, it keeps getting more validated. So the subset of information keeps validating it every single time because people are confirming the transactions. People, it's not centralized. The information's out there. So all you gotta do is, all right, I'm gonna get this fucker. Okay, I'm gonna run up to him. Got him. It's 3x scope, yay. Oh, I got fucking murked. So, as per the fucking unit of measurement, as per the unit of measurement of every single transaction ever on Dogecoin or whatever the fuck you want to talk about. Any kind of transaction whatsoever. As that per that thing, every single time someone validates a transaction and has a transaction fee on whatever it is. I don't know why that dude is putting that smoke bomb there. It's dumb. I should have healed somehow and then got low. Or got behind that car, I guess, or something like that, and drove that car up to it. But yeah, every single time something is validated inside the blockchain, inside that little thing that basically they make to be able to like validate and make sure that the currency doesn't have to be centralized, or a bank doesn't have to pay attention to it because it's constantly validating itself, or people themselves as miners are validating the actual thing. So realizing that they'll pick up something for free and they'll validate those transactions. Why do they need to validate those transactions? To make sure those people or people that are making transactions with Bitcoin aren't making double transactions. And when they validate those Bitcoin, this is the reason why it makes the fruit. Because the dude that says he has the same transaction, he says that okay, this is where an analogy gets really cool and it gets really awesome. Okay, people think that like you can just say anything about information, or you can say this dude was here, or this dude was there, or this dude was anywhere, but that dude is going to be in one place, not in two. So realize this: the guy that goes to the movies and the guy that gets the information and says, "Yeah, guy went to the movies," or the guy says, "Oh, I saw him at the theater too, but I also saw him at the Shake Shack." Yeah, that information is less validated. As you see from me saying that, I don't know if that dude went to the Shake Shop though. That's the reason why, is because I saw him at the movies at the same time. So realize that. Though that's the point. Is that's what it is. It's validating information. That's at its key, and that's the what it is. It's validating information so that it doesn't have to be centralized, doesn't have to be looked at by any bank information person, doesn't have to be gone through a bank in order for it to go through. And that's why it's supposed to and awesomely be used as currency. Because people really need to understand is that banks themselves are failing because they're constantly taking the responsibility of every single currency that we constantly use. There has to be other choices, and there always needs to be other choices. And that's the only reason why anyone isn't getting any validation from Bitcoin at all. The reason why I've been looking at this for years, and I've constantly been doing this, so I'm pretty much I'm an intermediate on the actual subject. So I know what the metaphor is, I know how the metaphor is, I know what the information is constantly doing. And no, there's no dumb person out there. There's just people that don't fucking pay attention. I didn't pay attention in class. I wasn't dumb. I just didn't like the subject. I fucking loved science and fucking I hated math for some reason. I love science and I hated math, so I'm in love with physics now. So fucking whatever the dudes want to talk about, oh, about my son stuff because it's Dogecoin. No, it's going to catch on too. Every single one of these things is going to catch on, and people are going to be like so fucking, they're going to be beefed up on currency, and they're going to have so much options for currency, and currency is going to be a competing market. That's the point, man. You want people to have your dollars. You want people to have your money and be able to spend them in different places. This is the setup of currency, and it's like I don't know why people aren't actually able to go to a bank and issue different kinds of currency if they're leaving the country, if they're doing something else or something like that, or even trade. I don't know, man. They just don't. Some banks just don't do that shit, and they don't take stuff because they think it's going to be too much or some sort of bullshit, or they just don't want to deal with it or something like that. It pisses me off, man. It pisses me off to no end. I don't know. And also, that's the reason why banks are starting to lose their shit, because the customer service is getting worse and worse and worse and worse. Their online shit takes like forever to actually even finish. And I've done online stuff, and a PayPal card is easier and more user friendly than a goddamn bank card that I've had for 2 years. I still haven't gotten the fucking Oh, you fucking bitch. No. I didn't even pay attention to him. So, I'm starting to lose my consciousness, and it's going to be great over the next 45 minutes. It's going to be awesome. Or 30, I don't know. But the reason why people need to understand is that the currency game is the true game. The true game that every single dude plays when every single stock is down. They get into gold, they get into silver, they start selling off a couple of different items that they have, maybe rarities or anything like that, and they get into a whole bunch of different markets that people don't even look at anymore. And they really need to understand that they're still around. Like, the money market is still around. They go to a currency that they buy it in bulk, or they buy it in something like, and then they go to a country that has nothing but spices or nothing but things, and they go to a place in Central Europe that doesn't have any of those spices or something like that. And then it's just the easiest. It's all streamlined now. Like, that's the fucking point, man. Like, there's so much shit to make an actual market even tick or even pulse when no one's doing anything around it. Like, it's just, there's one dude or 1 to 2 people that are literally buying up all the fucking spices, shipping them to different countries and packaging and different things, and then they come up with like a fucking idea. And this is going to be Umbrella Corporation. Everybody's like, it's a spider web, and like, no, I'm not a biker. I'm sorry, spider webs are dumb. Fucking, I'm not a biker. I don't wear biker gear. I don't do the whole vest thing unless it's with a suit, because I don't think I'll fit in many of my old suits. So yeah, I don't. I really don't. Some of my t-shirts actually fit me better because they were bigger, and then they used to like cling to me. Not cling to me, but they used to give me wrinkles around my neck and stuff. And now I'm a fat ass. So But fucking these people around fucking talking about Bitcoin like they fucking know what it is or some shit. It's just like, it's like, yeah, that's it. That's all. It's just like, people are like, oh, this is how Bitcoin works. If you go into a thing and then it's like, no, man, they're not making a perfect analogy. Make a perfect analogy. Make one that makes sense. And it's a really fun analogy with fruit, I guess, something like that, or the scraps of fruit, and then they put together to make another fruit, or another thing like that. You know, it's like, and then they're like, no, wait a second, hold on, the fruit's right here, right? It can't be over there, though, right? So there you go. That's your analogy. You can't be in 2 places at once. One piece of fruit can't be in 2 places at once. Or imagine that fruit in itself. The new fruit is basically has a ghost fruit of itself. Yeah, that's it. That's all. It has a ghost fruit. Like, it has a shadow of itself, and sometimes people think that the shadow of the fruit is the fruit, and it's not. And the more people notice that the fruit is the fruit and the shadow isn't the fruit, the more it gets validated. And that's the reason why. It's awesome. That's it. That's all you need to say. That's all you need to fucking say. You don't need to talk about any fucking EMFs and shit, and fucking options and stuff, and shorts. Actually, I gotta talk about shorts all fucking day, and these fuckers. I've been thinking about investing in shorts inputs for over 6 months, and that's literally how much it takes to even think about even doing anything. Not think about doing anything. For me to think about doing anything, I guess people could get into options and ETFs and stuff like that, or anything, or securities and securities contracts. And they can learn as they go, but it's just stupid to learn as you go. For me, I want something that's going to make money. I don't want to get into a short deal. I don't want to get into a dumb deal and then act like the world is your oyster or some sort of bullshit, or like, oh, well, there you go. That's win some, lose some. It's just like, no. I need 6 months, and I'm gonna take 6 months. I'm gonna study this motherfucker inside and out, and I'm gonna fucking get this shit done. You know, get it done. Even though that dude doesn't really talk like that. It really sucks that he got scared, because the first thing he said was dude, and Everyone knew that he was a fucking. It didn't matter to me. I didn't really give a shit. I thought it was funny as hell. I just thought that when you're appropriating someone's culture, you got to keep on appropriating it, or else they're gonna find out they're appropriating it. And imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, except blackface. Never do blackface. You know why you never do blackface? Wait a second. I don't give a shit if you do blackface or not, because Michael B. Jordan did that shit, and it wasn't funny. It wasn't entertaining at all. I think he did it just to be stupid, I guess. Maybe he did that shit because he thought it was like an art piece or something. So if you're like artsy with it, you can do whatever you want. I don't give a shit. Never mattered to me. Never matters. I don't care. There's so many like nuances and shit people do. They're just like, I did this offensively, but I also did this. I don't care. I didn't care to finish that sentence because it's just a dumb sentence. But yeah, it pisses me off that. What the fuck? I shot him in the fucking head. I should have kept doing it, motherfucker. Had a fucking vest on and everything, bitch. Yes, I'm tired of fucking people talking about, oh, Bitcoin, whatever. It's fucking. My Google just went open because it said Bitcoin. Everything's in the fucking news about Bitcoin now, and it was just like, no, if it's fucking not regulated, if it's centralized or decentralized, if it's validated enough, it should be a fucking currency. Swear to God, people could use paintings for currency if they fucking felt like it, you know. And then hold on, let me show you the poster. Get out of the way of that. It's blue right there. It's my favorite pet. And I don't want any other ones. Blue stayed in the picture, yay. My hair is all able to move now. Oh man, so many different people that just aren't paying attention to anyone that's ever making sense ever. Just realize the amount of shit that, oh my God, the amount of shit that people go through to make you buy shit, to make anyone buy shit. What gets to fucking piss me off is most news people are like, oh my God, these Redditors can really affect the market. Are you serious? It's like fucking patronizing the shit out of people that have been working for the fucking goddamn Wall Street forever. You know how many Redditors actually work on Wall Street? Like at least 40 to 50% of them.
75% of them are actual day traders, and the rest of them do ETFs and fucking whatever they get their fucking hands on, and like all of them do Bitcoin. All of them use Bitcoin. All of them. Every single one of them. It's just there were some fucked up people that were using it to do stupid shit, and that's the point. Is like everyone can use American money to do whatever the fuck they want. They can buy meth, they can buy cocaine, they can buy anything, hitmen, whatever. They can buy anything with money. You can buy anything with cash. And respect, I guess. That doesn't fucking work. People want money. That's the stupid part about it. It's like they use that kind of money for regular currency for illegal shit all the time. People use it for like fucked up reasons and stupid shit all the time, and it's like everyone's just like, but cryptocurrencies, aren't they used for people that use hitmen? It's like, yeah, they also take $75,000 or $7,500, or wait, $750,000, yeah, in cash. But you have to get the money, and if you're not in a secret compartment in your trunk, gosh. Oh. I wish people would just fucking hold on for 2 seconds and stop acting like this shit hasn't been done before. And the only reason why it wouldn't have gone through is because there were certain kinds of freaking actual, like, kind of currency and stuff like that would happen in Iraq and Iran and a bunch of different places, but it was only used for food. It was only used for different things. It was like food stamps. But the point is that it was like that. But their fundamentals were fucked up. The fundamentals were there for picking a family for anything was fucked up, and they could only barely use it for the bare essentials. And it's just like, I don't know, man. It was just like stupid as shit. And like if it was anything like that, or it's anything like fucking welfare or shit like that, it's fucking stupid, dude. It's just dumb. I hate it. I hate people that use their kids. Like sometimes there's women out there that use their kids because they're afraid of going out for their dreams or some shit like that, and they use their kids to like fulfill their fucking wishes and shit like that. I hate that shit, but I also hate the fact that sometimes everyone does it. Everyone has done it. Everyone's used someone else at some point to fulfill a dream of their own at some point, and we're all codependent in some shape or form. And that's the point of the matter is that people are fucking guilty of it, just in different forms and shapes. And that's where this fucking rant ends, I guess. Okay, it's time for me to run now. Blue. Guys, you made it. Blue made it to the States. Blue made it to the States in the third movie. Spoiler alert. Fucking Blue made it to the States. That's all I was worried about, man. So the only thing I was worried about is Blue and the Triceratops and the other one they made. It's called the Indoraptor. Like somebody, why would you name a? Don't name dinosaurs after weed. Come like Mega Raptor or some shit. You're fucking tight. And little kids would go absolutely insane. Mega Raptor? Are you fucking kidding me? Or like the fucking mix the name of the Allosaurus of the what is the Allosaurus? I think it's the Allosaurus, Ace Allosaurus, and the Velociraptor mixed, call him the Alloraptor. What's fucked up and gets on my nerves is that like these buildings don't have guns on the opposite side of the thing. It's just like all right. Top win rate. I got total kills 2. Oh, and go to different shit. It's much better. It's cool. I acquired my shirt. Shirt. Boy. I'll polo it up. Yeah. Polo shirt. Woo. I don't know why people call it a polo shirt. Technically, that's brand fucking manipulation because it's not a real shirt from Polo. Ralph Lauren is like, oh, that's a nautical term. It's like, no, Ralph Lauren made up that fucking nautical term. And also Nautica probably made up the actual fucking nautical fucking phrasing. A lot of things are made up, like gingivitis and shit like that. You'll never get gingivitis. There's no such thing as gingivitis. It was coined. It was a coined phrase used by people who fucking wanted to put chemicals in their mouth because they thought they smelled bad all the time after they ate food. It's called take a fucking breath mint, maybe, if that. Also, floss your teeth and brush them, but without toothpaste. Because it's stupid to put baking soda and fucking hydrogen peroxide in your mouth because it's in almost every toothpaste. And they're like, it's going to bring that smile back and you're going to feel like amazing again. And you're like, no, your teeth aren't supposed to be completely white. They're not. They're not supposed to be completely white. They're not always supposed to be completely white. They're not always supposed to be completely white because if you understand is that not all minerals are white. Like the zinc shit and the nickel and all those other metals we fucking eat every day in our foods, iron and a bunch of different fucking minerals and shit like that. That's what makes up your teeth. If you want to dye it white, then dye it white, but don't act like fucking. That's just it's fucking insane. Putting peroxide in your mouth will eat away your enamel. It's literally ate away at the back of my fucking mouth. Because you know what happens to peroxide in the back of your mouth? It pulls up in the back of your mouth. It pulls up in the back of in the sides of your mouth. And you can't get it out like food. You gotta wash your mouth out plenty of times. A bunch of times. You're never gonna get it out. Never. You'll never get it out. And it's stupid. It's really dumb to fucking do. Because baking soda, do you really think that shit helps with like rash and shit like that? Baking soda is the most grainy fucking powder in the entire history of the universe. I think that people are crazy when they ever put that shit in their mouth. It's not only grainy, but it will also eat away your enamel. Both of those things do that to the fullest extent of everything. Just brush your teeth with water. Water, and if you feel like it, maybe a little bit of lemon. Or mint leaf. Try different things that are natural but not sweet all the time. Because you know if you put those sweet body lotions on your body all the time, those sweet lotions that smell so beautiful and wonderful, you get approached by animals. Okay? Animals. And you're not the kingdom or king of the animals. Sometimes you're gonna get approached by a cougar or a wolf that smells you and thinks that you're close to something that smells sweet, so they're thinking that an animal is near there. And you get hunted by a fucking loose fucking bear because he likes the smell of honey. It's fucking stupid. Don't keep on putting the goddamn chemicals in your hair, but don't put it in your fucking mouth. Try not to use sugar in all of your recipes because you know why? It makes you sweat the sweetness out. So bees are attracted to you. And you think you're pollinated flowers. I was looking at my reflection every single time I say something. And you know, murder hornets, they're on the loose in California. They're trying to get them down, but they're still coming around. They might not be adapted to the things, but they adapt pretty fucking quickly. So god damn it, man. There's so many things to worry about other than stupid politics and Dogecoin. The fucking idiots. They're so dumb. You need a survival book. Everyone needs a fucking survival book and a self-defense book and all those other different courses and shit. They need to go there and need to fucking do shit. They need to do shit that they don't feel like fucking doing because they get depressed all the goddamn time. They don't wash their fucking hair. God, I'm so fucking tired. I'm literally about to fall asleep and it's been 40. Yeah, unless I'm doing a 50 and that's it. Oh my god, I can't move. Fucking hate that gun. That's fucking crazy, man. It's fucking crazy. No one, it's the food in your mouth that's making, it's rotting food. That's it. Just pick your teeth with a fucking toothpick and a fucking whatever the fuck it is. I don't know what the fucking, god damn it. Pick your teeth with a toothpick because there are people starving everywhere. And their teeth don't rot out their fucking head. You can afford a fucking toothbrush. They don't have toothpaste all the fucking time. Their teeth are fine. You know why? It's all those goddamn soft drinks everybody drinks all the fucking time. That stupid idea that carbonation is gonna fucking win the day or something. I don't get people sometimes. I don't get what they go after in some cases. I'm looking for a vehicle right now. Kind of close to the circle, but I still want a vehicle. There's so many limited vehicles in here. Vehicles are so limited in here. That's what I meant to say. There's so many limited vehicles. They have limited edition vehicles in here. Fucking tut-tut. let's go. But yeah, they're fucking doing shit to your fucking body, man. People don't know what they put in their fucking mouths. That's what it does. That's the reason why people's fucking smiles look goddamn terrible, because they always want to smell the freshest. Or fucking, I take a shower, motherfuckers. Piece of shit. I take a fucking shower and it's fucking cool. Alright, I'm at 52 because people should understand to not smell like a fucking idiotic onion. You don't fucking stand around the fucking dudes who smell like onions, right? 'Cause that's all they fucking eat, and that's the reason why, right? Onions, alright? I love onions, but I don't eat them a lot. I don't eat them for breakfast. I don't put onions on everything on breakfast. It's fucking crazy. And also, I'm about to say something. There is this one chick on Instagram that I'm not upset with, but I am infuriated about her what is it, her culinary efforts, I guess. Oh, she is fucking insane. She's like, I'm a good chef. And I'm like, the jambalaya was cool, but there was just like, was it made with quinoa? And did you put like a sauce in it or something like that? I was like, that's not jambalaya. That's like a what is it? It's like a soup. It's like jambalaya soup. Yeah, there's a cream. There's a cream. I didn't get it. I didn't get what the flavor was. It was just like, it was good, but I put it on fries and shit. Put on some fries, but it tasted like somebody put like heavy cream in the jambalaya. And I don't know why someone will put heavy cream in a jambalaya. But I don't know what it was. It was weird. So you gotta open your eyes, man. And also, games have to stop trying to change people's minds about shit. Because people have to change their minds. They are fine. People are fine. You know what needs to change is the state of our government. People need to actively be in participation in our government and be able to make legacies in the government, and also make a legacy and start out with a legacy. And start out, yeah, it's. This stupid shit is like the Dead Zone. Oh man, I watched the Dead Zone's the beginning and the middle 1,000 times with Christopher Walken. I watched 1,000 times. I was like, maybe it's just old movie. It's just gonna be everybody lives happily ever after. And it's like the first fucking movie that I saw when I saw the ending. That I was like, whoa, that fucking dude went ape shit. He could easily change the path of his political career by just manipulating the people around him, you know, like taking pictures when no one's looking and stuff like that, and then putting stuff in the newspapers and stuff. It's just like, you don't have to shoot him, and you definitely don't have to make it to where he holds up a baby. People do random shit when things happen. Like there's a dude who like left his girlfriend on a ledge while a car flipped around her. So like people are dumb. So just don't fucking do that shit. Just grab your girlfriend and drag her, okay? Drag your girlfriend away from the car that's flipping towards her. You know, just do that, and don't be like, oh my god, I have to save myself. No, it's just like there's a take for example. I in one like little fucking like smidget of my intel, I fucking witnessed a shooting. Was like 3 years ago. I was like, no. Was it 2015 or was it? Yeah, it was 2015. It was 5 years ago. Okay, so in this place, I witnessed a shooting. The shooting happened. This little girl tried to jump over my table, and I'm selling shit. And I'm like, no, don't jump over the table. Go around it, and I'll let you in this door, and you can hide from the shooter. Like, easy peasy, easy shit, easy said and done. And it's just like, I don't know, like this dude that I was working for wasn't really impressed by me. He really thought I was just like a fucking pissant or something like that. Like I was just hoping to work in the quarter. I was just like, no, this is my last stand. This is my last fucking thing in the quarter. I'm never doing anything ever in the quarter ever again. Like, ever. I never want to work in the quarter. I don't want to drink in the quarter. I don't want to go there. It's a petri dish of smelly shit and nasty fucking people. It's just, oh my god. I literally watched a dude jump into a rainstorm in a drain right after a guy had thrown up in that drain, or thrown up in that gutter, or thrown up in that entire section where that dude was flopping around on, just literally covering himself in dirt and mud because he thought it was hilarious. It's really not hilarious to cover yourself in dirt and mud. Just realize that. And don't come down here and expect people to like you just because you're paying money and shit like that. Oh my god, Essence Festival's so great. No one tips during Essence Festival, and it sucks, and I hate it, and I don't want to be racist, and I'm not racist, because it sucks. It really does suck. It doesn't do anything for the actual people working the event. It is everybody for the business. Oh my god, small business, big business, whatever. Basically, I'm gonna tell you two facts. The entirety of the French Quarter is owned in subsidiaries by two different families. And they've been laundering money into those companies for fucking centuries. That's literally how it was founded in the first place. So just fucking don't go there. Go to a fucking restaurant outside the thing. Go to like fucking Panera Bread or some shit. Go to a franchise outside of the quarter. Fucking horrible. They're not up to code. They're not helpful. They're stupid. Every single one of those buildings is failing, and it's failed every single time, and no one gives a shit. That's the reason why I was going to give up on New Orleans. I was going to give straight the fuck up on New Orleans. And yes, I'm ranting about something else, completely, entirely not included in Bitcoin. But people have to understand this, is that yes, it is corrupt down here. It's so fucking corrupt. And it's coming from Mississippi, and it's coming from Texas, and everyone's fucking stupid and dumb trying to get into this dumb fucking business that goes nowhere and literally makes no sense, because everyone literally just tries to advertise, come to New Orleans, and the things you shouldn't do in New Orleans. What the fuck does that even fucking mean? Don't do in New Orleans. Don't put your fucking cornbread next to your beans and rice. Dip it in there, okay? No, it's just dumb. It's fucking stupid. Don't fucking go to the French Quarter. Allow the city to be what it needs to be. Go to the Garden District. Go to Republic. Go to fucking Tipitina's. Go to fucking the Howling Wolf. Go anywhere but the Quarter. Like, fuck, dude. People are disgusting, man. They're disgusting. And you need to stay away from them, or else you're going to get a fucking disease. That's how coronavirus fucking started. And that's where it's going to end. Everyone's going to be like, is it safe to come out now and do stupid shit? No, it's still not safe, you fucking idiot. Thank you. Have a good day. You are your own one-person bomb squad. Be yourself. You do things. And also, completely and utterly disregard the law by filing all of your different things in different companies, in different subsets of companies. In order to understand the reasons why business is so fucked up in New Orleans, you have to understand the reasons why a man who literally plays at a football team will fucking go apeshit over a fucking restaurant, buy into a franchise, work on one restaurant, and then think that that's a good idea. And then the other restaurant that he's not paying attention to is literally almost giving everyone salmonella. I'm not going to say the name. I don't really give a shit. But what the fuck, man? What the fuck? Have a good day. I fucking hate football and shit.